For fair use, uh, anyone can use the parts of the copyrighted material as long as it's for commentary, criticism, and parody purposes. Which is example ay yung sa video sa YouTube. So, yung cover videos, cover songs, under siya ng fair use. At gaya ng sinabi ko, ang fair use has four rules. First is four factors that affect fair use. First is purpose and character of use, including whether the use is of commercial nature or for non-profit educational purpose. The nature of the copyrighted work, the amount of and the substantiality of the portion of to be reproduced in relation to the work as a whole. And the fourth is the effect of the use upon the potential market or for the value of the copyrighted work. At addition doon, pwede kang isu sa court, depende rin kung yung gamit mo nung work ay derogatory sa original creator, kung bad or good yung pagkagamit mo nung work nila. Next is yung copyright. Kaya, copyright is a legal concept giving the creators of an original work exclusive rights, which includes the right to copy, to be credited for the work, to determine who may financially benefit from it, and who may adapt the work to other forms, to withhold the work from circulation, to object to any alteration detrimental to the name of the creator of the material, and etc. A copyright license is valid throughout the whole life of the creator, plus 50 years from his or her death. Ito ay under sa Berne Convention. Yung examples ng pwedeng i-copyright na work ay literature such as books and pamphlets, periodicals such as newspaper, tabloids, and magazines, public speeches and other public speaking works such as lecture, sermon, or presidential speech. Dito pumapasok yung kay Tito Soto, gaya ng sinabi namin kanina. Since speech siya ng dating president ng US. Yung letters, once yung letter mo ay sinend mo via email or via post, once may date yon and dumaan sa kung ano mang process, it's copyrighted. Next is television and movie scripts, including choreography at saka yung entertainment in shows. Copyrightable materials din yun. Musical works, such as song lyrics, songs, arrangement, tone, and etc. Next is graphic arts, such as paintings, drawings, sculptures. Next is ornamental designs and other form of applied art. So, pwede rin i-copyright yun. Not necessarily, yung ornamental design, not necessarily industrial yon. Next copyrightable materials is geographical, topographical, architectural, and scientific work such as map, charts, and plans, etc. Next is scientific and technical drawings such as machine diagram and lab experiment diagram. Next is photograph and cinematography na pwedeng i-copyright ay photographs and cinematographic works made in process similar to photography. So lahat ng photos ay pwedeng i-copyright. And next is audiovisual works and cinematography works made similar to making audiovisual works. So movies, animes, copyrightable works sila. Next copyrightable material is pictures used in advertising, including logos and yung trademarks nila. Copyrightable materials din yon. Computer program is copyrightable material. Sound recordings and broadcast are also copyrightable materials. And other na may literally, scholarly, scientific, and artistic significant na work or na nature, pwede silang i-copyright. So, paano ba makakuha ng copyright? Sa US, or sa Berne Convention, once na sinulat mo yung idea or kinanta mo yung song, nirecord mo yung moment, copyrighted na siya automatically. At kung sino man yung gumawa nun, siya na yung creator nun. At furthermore, kung gusto mo talagang ma-copyright yung work mo, pwede ka ring pumunta sa copyright office. Pero usually, nag-require siya ng fee. At kung gusto mo ring mas malakas yung copyright value nung copyright strength ng work mo, pumunta sa copyright office, since pag ginamit yung work mo na hindi mo alam, pwede kang mag-file ng suit. Pwede mo siyang i-sue. Ano yung mga hindi pwedeng i-copyright na materials? Yung mga hindi pwedeng i-copyright ay yung mga yellow and example ay yung yellow and white pages. Yung sa telephone numbers, di ba? Hindi yun copyrightable materials. Yung ads, yung kung job ads, hindi rin siya copyrightable materials. Ideas na hindi pa na susulat or na-express in a tangible form, hindi pa rin siya copyrightable material. And hindi rin copyrightable material yung nasa public domain na or yung na-copyright na at nag-expire na or yung na-copyright na dati at 50 years after na, so hindi na siya pwedeng i-copyright ulit. Tapos yung common knowledge, hindi rin siya pwedeng i-copyright. Yung observable fact, hindi rin siya pwedeng i-copyright. Yun lang. Next sa copyright naman is yung sa copyleft. So, copyleft is a practice using copyright law that over the right to distribute copies and modified versions of work, requiring the same right to preserve the modification version of the work. Sa copyleft, pag kinopyleft mo yung isang work, it offers some freedom. First is the freedom to use the work. Unlike sa copyright, hindi mo pwedeng gamitin yung work na yun, dapat yung author lang. Next is the freedom to study the work. Unlike sa copyright, kung pag-aaralan mo yung work, kailangan mo munang magpaalam sa author. Next is the freedom to copy and share the work with others. Sa copyright, bawal na bawal yon. Bawal siyang i-share actually at ipakopy yung original work. And freedom to modify the work. And freedom to distribute the modified and derivative work. Sa copyleft, pwede mo siyang, yung work ay pwede mong i-modify at distribute. Unlike sa copyright, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-modify or i-distribute nang walang consent ng original author. Tapos, kaso nga lang, pag copyleft, dapat, once copyleft yung copylefted material yung pinagkopyahan mo ng work mo, yung finished product mo should also be copylefted material. There are two types of copyleft. First is the weak copyleft. which refers to license where not all derived work inherited the copyleft license. Ibig sabihin, ito yung ang weak copyleft ay almost the same ng partial copyleft. Hindi lahat ng part ng bago mong work ay copylefted. May ibang part doon na pwede mong ilagay under copyright or under Creative Commons license. Samantalang yung strong copy left naman, once na yung copyleft, yung kinopyleft mo, dapat yung work na ilalabas mo ay same yung copyright ay yung copyleft license. So kung ang work mo, ang original work ay may right na mag-modify at ibenta yung work, dapat yung derived work mo pwede ring ibenta or pagkakitaan ng ibang tao. At saka ang copyleft, ang maganda lang sa copyleft, lahat ng copyrighted materials ay pwede mong i-copyleft. At ang copyleft ay partially, pwede mo siyang ma-revoke yung copylefted materials. Depende na lang sa will ng author. So, pwede mong bawiin yung pagiging copylefted ng material kung ikaw talaga yung pinaka-original author. Next license is Creative Commons. Creative Commons is a license same as copyright, but it gives the author flexibility as what and how much freedom he or she can give and share to the public. It also protects the public from copyright infringement when using copyrighted work as long as they follow the details in a particular license. Yung license ng copyright ay non-revocable, yung license ng Creative Commons ay non-revocable, same as copyright. So once may Creative Commons license na yung work mo, hindi mo na siya pwedeng bawiin. Kahit ikaw pa yung original author ng work na yun. At ang Creative Commons ay hindi siya recommended for software since mahirap malaman kung ang software ay adapted from your work or not. Kung Creative Commons license lang yung gagamitin mo. Merong four conditions na pwedeng i-apply under Creative Commons. First ay yung attribution, which is fixed. Once na Creative Commons license yung ginamit mo, fixed na may attribution property siya or may attribution license siya. Ano yung nagagawa ng attribution license? Attribution protects the integrity of the original author. So, once attributed yung work, dapat kung kumuha ka ng part sa work na may attribution, kailangan mong i-cite yung author. Yun lang yung meaning ng attribution. Kailangan mo lang i-cite yung author. Next is yung no-derivative work. Pwede mong gamitin yung work na yun, pero bawal mo siyang i-modify. At kailangan mo pa rin, pwede mong gamitin yun, pero bawal mo siyang i-modify. Share alike naman, pwede mo siyang i-modify or ibenta, pero dapat yung kung ang work pala ay pwedeng i-modify at ibenta, dapat yung bagong work ay same din yung license. So, ano yung original license, dapat yun din yung license ng bagong work. And next is non-commercial. So, hindi siya pwedeng ibenta. Maraming possible combination sa Creative Commons license, pero ito yung 6 topmost or pinaka-common. First yung attribution or attribution lang, which give credits to the author. Pwede siyang, yung work ay pwedeng ibenta at pwedeng i-modify. Yun yung work na under attribution. Next is work under attribution and no derivative works. So, you can sell the work pero hindi mo siya pwedeng modify. Pwede mo siyang ibenta as long as you give credit to the author. Yung example nga nito ay yung Noli, which is binebenta na ng lahat, piniprint na ng lahat, no limit ang ere. Pero hindi nila minomodify yung Noli mismo. They only give credit to the author, but they sell. Next is yung share alike plus attribution. Pwede mo siyang ibenta at pwede mo siyang i-modify as long as yung license ng bago mong ginawa or yung modify mo, same ng previous license. At syempre, you should give license credit to the author. Next is attribution plus non-commercial. Give credit to the author. Pero since non-commercial siya, hindi mo siya pwedeng ibenta. You can modify the work, but you can't sell it. Next is attribution plus non-commercial plus non-derivative works, which is hindi mo siya pwedeng i-modify at hindi mo siya pwedeng i-sell. Pero pwede mo siyang gamitin or i-distribute as long as you give credit to the author. Next is attribution plus non-commercial plus share alike. It gives credit to the author and you can modify the work as long as yung license ng modified work mo ay same ng license ng original work at hindi siya pwedeng ibenta. Under Creative Commons license, lahat sila pwedeng i-share yung work na yon. Parang free siya kung gugustuhin mo or kung under siya ng non-commercial license. So, actually, madali lang gumawa ng Creative Commons license. So, tuturuan namin kayo kung paano gumawa. Since online naman siya. First is, go to creativecommons.org. Click license, under license, choose a license. Then, dito after nun, dun mo na sa choose a license, pwede ka nang pumili ng features na gusto mo. Ito yung mga choices, yung allow modification of work, pwedeng yes, pwedeng no, at pwede rin yes, but the other must share alike. So, pwedeng i-modify, pero dapat yung derived work ay pwede rin i-modify. Dito mo rin isi-set kung pwede siyang for commercial use or not. At under license jurisdiction, pwede mong gamitin kung saan lang effective yung license na ginawa mo. So, pwedeng yung license ay effective lang sa Pilipinas or effective lang sa US or kung saan part mo. Or pwede rin siyang effective internationally yung license na ginawa mo. So, paano nila malalaman na under Creative Commons license yung work mo? In the lower right corner, merong picture doon na lalabas na logo ng Creative Commons license plus yung licenses na naka-attribute doon sa work mo. Pwede mong i-copy yung picture na to, yung picture na lalabas, which is this. Tapos, i-paste mo siya sa mga work mo. Isa sa pinaka gumagamit ngayon ng Creative Commons license ay Flickr. Mostly ng pictures sa Flickr ay under Creative Commons license. And that's it, I think. Kung may mga tanong kayo, hello guys. May mga tanong ba? Kung gusto niyo pang mas matuto, puntahan niyo na lang yung sources. Eto. Wala na bang mga tanong? Kung wala na mga tanong, thank you guys. That's the end of our webinar. Until next time. Thank you for attending our webinar.